Good morning once again. This is BBA first semester and it is September the 18th, Wednesday 2024. And before I turn on the camera, we had some talk before I started the class formally. And let me know you that I always video record my class like this. And I upload this class recording on my channel the same day, same afternoon. The purpose of this recording is academic research. I record, I upload, I transcribe my class, I read back, watch back, I see what I did in the class, and I reflect how I taught. The purpose is to teach differently, and the purpose is to teach better and improve year by year. And I have a channel. If you log into my channel, you can see videos of the previous years as well. The name of my channel is, oh, I told my name now. My full name. If you search with this name on YouTube, you will see a gentleman standing on a staircase with Dhaka Topi and Daura Surwal. That's my channel. And you can find videos of previous year's classes on the subject. You can watch if you have time. That's my name. So somebody asked, what's my name? Now I want more questions from your side. Everybody ask me a question, ask me a question. Funny question, crazy question, dangerous question, difficult question, mad question, good question, bad question, no problem. Ask me a question. Ask me a difficult question.
Let's hear your embarrassing story
from the other class. Oh, let's hear the embarrassing story. Okay. I'll tell a moment of quite embarrassment that I had. I was in grade 12 and we had a classroom like this. We had a small window over there, and from that window we could peep in another class downstairs. That was class 9. One day I realized that there was a beautiful girl sitting that could be seen from the window. And I, over time, fell in love with her. I was in 12, she was in 9. And we would walk home the same route, but in those days we were not allowed to talk to girls. If we talked, we were expelled from the college. If we were seen talking in the road, people will think very bad about us and will be infamous. So we never talked. They never talked. So what we will do if we were in love, she will be walking, I'll be walking, then I'll walk fast, I'll pass her, give a glance, have a glance, that's all. Then after about few months of this kind of walking back and forth while going home, I gathered enough courage to write a letter to her. It took me months. We didn't have a mobile phone and all that you have. We didn't message, we didn't give missed call. We wrote. So I wrote a letter. I took help my friends, classmates. They helped me draft a letter. I drafted, put it in an envelope, sealed it. Now I had no courage to give it to her. So I waited for a day. Every day I'll carry the letter, but I won't be able to give her. So one day I was going down the road, she was there. I passed past her and I dropped the letter so that she could pick it up. Some things we don't say, people understand. I dropped the letter. And she was so innocent, she didn't pick up the letter. Somebody was cycling behind her. He saw me dropping the letter. He was so clever. He realized what I was doing. He picked up the letter. The boy. And he opened the letter. He read it. He knew everything. I had written for her. The feelings for her, he wrote. He read. And he took that letter and gave it to her father. He gave it to her father. And her father, the other day, brought this letter to my father. Her father gave it to my father. And then my father called me in his room with that envelope, which I expected her to read, he was reading. And he said, "Is this what you're going to college for?" That was a very embarrassing moment. This love affair lasted for a year, but the times were so difficult and we were under such rigid rules that we could not open our hearts. And it just ended, immature. That's an embarrassing moment I had, but the moment I shared over there was another one. We have such moments, right? Okay. Another question. What's your name? What's embarrassing moment? Ask me crazy questions, difficult questions, dangerous questions, embarrassing questions, private questions, public questions. Yes. Yeah.
What are your hobbies?
What are my hobbies? As a school child, my hobby was drawing, painting, and it pays. In class 7, I would paint pictures and hang in a thread by the wall. Our classroom had half wall one side. So in the break time, the girls from that section will climb on the desks and look on my paintings. One of them fell in love with me. So learn painting if you want someone to fall in love with you. That's what my hobby. Now over time, that hobby changed. Now at 56, my hobby is reading. I often spend time while reading and teaching. I like teaching. I love teaching. It's a wonderful job because you get so beautiful people to talk to. You get so handsome people to talk to. You're always surrounded by young people. I'm 56 and I'm always surrounded by people of 18, 19, 20, 25. I am a permanent lecturer at Trivandrum University in the daytime. And over there, my students are aged 25, 30, here 18, 19. So at 56, I feel like I'm in a late teens because I'm always around teen people. It's a wonderful thing to be a teacher. I don't know if you like, but teaching is a wonderful job and I enjoy it. That's my hobby. And you know, wonderful thing, my hobby pays me money. My hobby pays me money. Teaching is like playing. For me, teaching is like it's not a work. Right now, I'm not working. I'm enjoying, I'm playing. And this enjoying, this happy moment brings money. So if you're brilliant, think of being a teacher. Okay, another question. Yes. What's my hobby? Ask me any kind of questions. Feel free. You can ask me personal questions. You can ask me public questions. You can ask me difficult questions, crazy questions, bad questions, mad questions, anything. Ask me about anything. Yes.
What's your best experience as a teacher?
What's my best?
Experience as a teacher.
Experience as a teacher. Okay. What's my best experience as a teacher? There have been many moments. At the end of the semester, I often ask my students to appraise their teacher, to evaluate the teacher. So what they do is, they write a feedback at home on a piece of paper. They put in an envelope, they seal it, and they hand it over to me, and I take home and read. Sometimes, students write messages to us. For example, somebody said, Divakar sir, please take care of your health because you don't worry about your health and you are exerted and you spend so much time for us. Please take care of health. It was a good moment to see that a student cares about my life. There have been so many moments. For example, once in class, when I was in school teacher, I got jaundice. 30 years before. And I came to class, I was sick, and I said, students, I've got jaundice, and I want you to pray for me for my recovery. And the CR said, Divakar sir, today we'll go to Swayambhu, and we'll burn lights there for you, and we'll pray, God. The whole class went to Swayambhu. They burned candles and lights, incense over there. And amazingly, in about 10 days, I recovered. I recovered because of the blessings of my students. That's a happy moment. A teacher has hundreds of such moments. I have had a lot of happy moments. Right now, as I'm talking to you, this is a happy moment. This is a happy moment. Another question. Ask me a question about anything. I want you to help me talk to you. I want you, because I don't want to teach you today. Yes.
You're 56, right? And you're still looking forward to improving your teaching skills. So what's your goal?
I'm 56. I started teaching in 1991. It's 34 years I've been teaching almost. And she says, you're still looking, yes, for a long time. Now I realize I was teaching the wrong way. A decade ago, I started reflecting. I had a tab bought by my son, Samsung tablet, and I will record my classes, audio record. At home, I will listen. I realized that I made many errors and mistakes in class while teaching. I will type, I will write what I taught in class. I'll read, and I will see where I went wrong. I started realizing that I was too much teacher-centered. I realized that my class was not effective. I realized that there was no learning happening. And I started reading more about teaching and learning. And gradually over time, it's about 8 years, I have been video recording my classes. I video record, I upload, I transcribe, and these days I use Google, Gemini and other AI tools to analyze my class. I upload the text and they analyze for me and they teach me what's bad, what's good. And I believe that such practices, reflection, improves you. And it's never late to reflect. It's never late to realize your errors. It's never late to realize you were doing wrong and improve. At 56, I realized I was wrong and I'm changing. And I believe even if I'm 90, I'll be teaching. Even if I'm 90, I will be teaching. Because that's the best thing I enjoy. And if I'm 90 and I do what I enjoy, I'll live 100. I won't quit teaching. I will never quit teaching. I'm pretty sure if I don't get anybody in class, I will teach online. I will teach on my YouTube channel, but I will teach. Because it's a wonderful thing to do. Yes, good question. Any other? Yes, please. Help me talk to you because today I don't want to be very formal. I don't want to start the class today, first day. I want to break the ice. I want you to talk to me and ask me questions about whatever you want to know about this teacher. Yes. You can ask me funny questions. You can ask me crazy questions. You can ask me embarrassing questions. You can ask me personal questions, public questions, difficult questions, anything.
What's your subject, sir?
What's
Your subject.
my subject? As a teacher? Okay. To you, I will be teaching compulsory English. Yes. The subject I will be teaching to is compulsory English. You have English in first semester and in second semester. Now, you reminded, let me add certain things before, what did I place the electronic pen? Okay. If you go to this channel, you will see videos and in the search box type, Introduction to Curriculum. You will see videos that I uploaded yesterday. I have prepared videos for you yesterday. I spent day preparing video for yesterday. And in that video, I explain the curriculum in detail. I have formed a group. Last time in the induction program, I gave you the address of the group. Can somebody help me to find out that group? In the induction program, you noted down. Has somebody, does anyone have this? Yes, this one. Let me write here. I request you to get connected to me through this platform. On Facebook, I have formed a private group. Please write it neat and clearly. It's a long name, I will try to shorten it. LSCM, BBA, BBIS, first one, semester 2024, English with Divakasa. I made this group to communicate with you easily. Now if you log into this group, you will see that I have posted some videos here. Now let me talk about my teaching method right now. I will be using a teaching method that is known as flipped pedagogy, F-L-I-P-P-E-D, flipped pedagogy. What is flipped pedagogy? In flipped pedagogy, teachers give reading, watching, listening material to students before they come to class. Students either watch a video at home, or they listen an audio at home, or they read something, and this material is related to the topic to be taught next day. And then after you watch a video, for example, you do a small assignment. When you watch the video at home and do the assignment, you have enough knowledge about the topic to be taught next in the class. Now when you come to class, watching the video and doing the assignment, you have ideas to talk about, and in class you can participate in discussion, you can raise questions, and you can interact. So in my class, mostly I will be sending you videos to watch before you come to my class. The videos will be 30 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, sometimes 1 hour. You will watch. And at the end of the video, I will be giving you assignments. You will see me speaking there, assignments. I'll say, okay, now pause the video, write the questions, 1, 2, 3. Now you will answer those questions based on the watching of the video. And you will bring the answer in class as an assignment. So before you come to class, I'll take the assignments here, I'll collect papers, then I'll teach the lesson. For example, I have uploaded 3 or 4 small videos, 10 minute, 15 minutes, 20 minute videos, where I explain about the English curriculum. Now, I want you to watch those videos by going over this link I have posted here or here. And then at the end of each video, I have assignment. You will see there is assignment. You do the assignment as you watch. And then when you come to class, in class, I will not teach the curriculum. For example, I might call her randomly. I say, okay, come here, take the pen and explain what is there in the video. And she'll explain. I might call her over randomly. Okay, come here, take the pen and explain what is in the curriculum. There are key terms in the curriculum. For example, academic writing. There is a word academic writing. And in the video, I explain you clearly what is academic writing. And there is assignment. Question 1. In one paragraph, define academic writing. When you come to class, you will bring written answer. In class, I might call you, say, okay, define it. You will come here and explain. Most of the teaching in my class will be done by you, not by me. It will be done by you, not by me. Because the best way to learn something is teach. You know how I became a teacher? Let me tell you a story. It was 1987, May 20. I had finished my grade 12 studies. It was the last day of school life. My principal, his name was Devendra Pratap Srivastav. He called our class 12 Arts Section A. We all 50 people went to a hall. He made a stand in the U shape. And then he began to give a last lecture. That was called commencement speech. The tradition was in my college, last day of college or school, the principal will give a speech. And then after we'll never come back to college. And he gave a long speech. I don't remember all, but one sentence I remember. What he said? देखो लड़कों, he spoke Hindi. अगर तुमको कोई चीज समझ में न आए, तुम कुछ पढ़ रहे हो, तुमने कुछ सुना, तुमने कुछ देखा और तुमको वो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, तो क्या करो? किसी दूसरे को बुलाओ, छोटे बच्चे को बुलाओ, अपने भाई को बुलाओ, बहन को बुलाओ या किसी को भी बुलाओ, और किसी को बुला करके जो चीज तुम्हें समझ में नहीं आ रही है उस आदमी को वो समझाने की कोशिश करो. जब तुम कुछ नहीं समझ रहे हो और वह चीज दूसरे को समझाने की कोशिश करोगे तो देखोगे धीरे धीरे तुमको भी वो चीज़ समझ में आ जाएगी. And I became a teacher. Because in teaching, you make people understand. And when you make people understand, you understand. The most effective way to learn something is to teach it. The most effective way to learn something is to teach it. And the worst way to learn something is listening. Right now, this is a bad example. I am speaking, you are listening. You will forget. Listening, very poor method of learning. Better than listening is watching, viewing. Better than that, doing. Better than that, teaching. Listening, poorest way of learning. Watching, better way than listening. Doing, better than watching. Teaching, most effective. So in my class, most of the times you will make presentations. So let me again summarize. I will upload videos where I will be teaching the lessons on my laptop screen using a software. The videos will be made so user-friendly, you will easily understand the text. You will watch the videos before you come to class, and I am pretty sure if you pay attention, you will understand the lesson without my help, without me being in my class. And you will do assignments based on the video, and once you write, you watch, you listen, you write, and come to class, submit assignment, then you will have ideas about the topic. And as I teach in the class, you will be able to pose me questions, you will be able to interact, you will be able to discuss with me. And then I said as an example, I have uploaded some 10-minute, 20-minute, 30-minute long videos where I explain various parts of your curriculum, English 101. I will not teach them in class now. You watch them and try to understand things. And in class, I'll invite you randomly here and you will explain what you saw on the video. The first essay we'll start is, where do we stand, for example. I have uploaded 2 videos of 30 minutes each where I explain the lesson from my home studio. At my home, I have a classroom where I don't take tuition. I have a classroom, I have a whiteboard, I have other boards, equipments. I teach lessons at home, record, and prepare for my class. So while preparing for a class, I record the preparation and upload. That's about my teaching method. Okay, other questions? Ask me questions. I talked about this link, I talked about the channel, I talked about teaching method. Now, another thing I need to talk to you is about, wait a minute, buy a diary like this, and I mean notebook like this, not diary. This is, I brought you as a sample to show you. Buy a diary like this, spiral diary. It will be your English notebook. Notebook for English class. And you will note everything is notebook. For example, right now, look, while I am speaking to you, you are listening to me, right? But you should note down as we speak. So you will buy this notebook. Now about the textbook, I have soft copies of the lessons. I will mail you the soft copies in your college group mail this afternoon. And you get them printed in your place and bind them as a book. Compilation. Or if you can't do that, you ask somebody there on the first floor, downstairs near the library. There is a photocopier. He may have a copy. Go to the photocopier under the staircase in front of the library. There is a small photocopy shop. And ask him to give you a copy of English 101. He may have a copy and he will make it ready for you. Right? That's a book. Another book is, okay, that's all. Textbook, notebook, and buy one diary. For example, this kind of diary. For example, buy this kind of diary. Better if you have more pages. This diary. Now this diary will be your academic journal. What is academic journal? A journal is a place where you make daily entry about the happenings from your life. Do you write diaries, private diaries? Anybody? Yes, you do. Have you heard about the diary of Anne Frank? Have you heard? World famous diary of a young girl. So in this diary, for example, this evening, on this side page, first write when you came to college, how you came to college, what were the first period, second period, third period, who came to teach. Write the facts, what happened in college today. And then below the facts, reflect. Oh, I didn't like the English teacher, and give a reason. Oh, I like him, and give a reason. Reflection. Reflection is more important than fact. You grow by reflecting. You see something and you think about it. What is reflection? Thinking about things. Reflection is thinking about things, right? I see her, that's a fact. I saw a girl on the first desk. A reflection. I have opinion about her. Having opinion about people is more important because that is what develops your thinking, right? You know, we need to learn thinking, proper thinking. It is thinking, guided thinking, critical thinking that develops you. And reflection is a training in thinking. I took it from you. So that's about academic journal. Buy a diary and then buy a notebook. I'll send the soft copy. I talked about the pedagogy teaching and the Facebook group and YouTube channel. I guess I have talked enough about from my side on day one. Now I want you to put me some more questions about these things or other things. You look too serious, right? Let me tell a joke. I don't know if I can make you laugh. Once upon a time, at a university, there was a graduate class. And there were students. Then their semester came to an end and exams came, right? Schedule was published and exams came. Sunday was exam. Friday, there were 4 friends this side sitting. They decided to go for a picnic to be fresh for the exam. Friday. So they went somewhere for a picnic in their vehicle. And then they came on Saturday night. They got drunk. They got overdrunk. And they overslept the next day. And they could not make up to exam. Now they missed the exam. They will fail now. What to do? Then they thought, let's go to the teacher and ask for an excuse. They came to the teacher, 4 people. And they said, Sir, Divakar sir, we are sorry, we missed the English exam. Then I said, what happened? Then they said, sir, we had gone to a friend's home for group study, for exam preparation. And while coming back, we got a flat tire on the highway. We could not find a repairing place easily, so we could not come on time and we missed your English paper. Then Divakar sir said, it's all right, it happens sometimes. Sorry for that. So I can take a re-exam for you. They were very happy. Oh, good. We got drunk, but we said flat tire, re-exam. So on next week Sunday, Divakar sir called him for re-exam. There were 4 people. He prepared 4 questions. He put them in envelope, sealed it, and gave it. And he said, you 4 people will sit in 4 rooms, separate rooms, not same room. And then there were 2 questions on this paper. This side there was a question for 5 marks. Very easy question. Define something. They wrote and said, turn for the second question. This side there was a question for 95 marks. And the question was, which tire got flat? Which tire got flat? Because they were telling a lie. They didn't know for sure which tire got flat because no tire got flat. So somebody wrote front left. Another wrote back left. Somebody wrote front right tire. Somebody wrote back right tire. He collected the paper and then he called them and he showed, look, and they were caught. What is the lesson of this joke? What is the lesson? Never try to outsmart your teacher. Never try to outsmart your teacher. They will catch you somewhere, right? Okay. So we still have 10 minutes time. Now I want you to say something and talk to me by asking, help me talk to you. Help me talk to you. Yes.
What is one solution you would like to suggest to today's teenager in case of academic or like life also?
Repeat again.
What is suggestion, like one suggestion or maybe many that you would like to give today's teenager in
Okay.
case of life?
Okay. Okay. I'll answer the question. Yes.
You've been here for 34 years, right? And who's your favorite personality as a
Who is my favorite person as a teacher?
yes?
Okay, okay. I'll answer the question. Okay. First question is, Divakar sir, what would you advise for us? I won't advise anything. I'll share my experience. I was 12 or 13 year old. I passed class 6 and went to class 7. In my college days, the rule was every classroom had one quotation at the back. There was a rule, or back or side walls. When I went to class 7 day 1, I saw the quotation. And the rule was that the teacher on day 1 will explain the quotation. That quotation was a motto for the class. And the class will practice the quotation whole year. And you know what was the quotation in my class 7? That changed my life. The quotation was, it was a half wall colored in white and blue ink written. It said, जो सोता है उसका भाग्य भी सोता है. And the teacher came and he explained that we shouldn't be lazy. And that day, that night, I still remember, I burned the lamp, kerosene lamp, laltin, and I read Creative Delight English Grammar till 2 o'clock. And literally, since 13 years of age, I stopped oversleeping. I always wake up around 3, 4, 5. I work very hard, very, very hard. With teaching job, I have made a 5-story house by teaching. At Balaju. By teaching, I have made my son an engineer. He is doing PhD in America right now. My daughter-in-law is a statistician scientist in America. My daughter is a lawyer. My family is fine by teaching. I have enough money by teaching. I once upon a time taught 14 classes a day to earn more money. Teaching has given me everything because I give my whole to teaching. And that quotation, जो सोता है उसका भाग्य भी सोता है. The only advice I'll give you everybody here is, don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. If you learn not to be lazy and do things on time, you will succeed. I don't have advices for you. You are very wise. You are wiser than me. Today you have internet, you can Google, you can see. It's not dearth of advice. The question is, do you follow the advice? Right? The only thing I'll say, don't be lazy. Because that quotation in my class 7 changed my life. Even today, I don't oversleep. I wake up early in the morning. I do my work. I do my all work. I clean the staircases. I clean the staircases, I clean the roof, everything I clean. I mop the floor. I do physical work. I'm not ashamed of working. I do my own work. I do physical labor. That keeps my health, right? So don't be ashamed of work. Do not be ashamed of, I'll advise you, right now, this week, find a part-time job. 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. And with your BBA, do this BBA here in the morning. You go home at 12:30, take food at 1:30, find a job 1 hour. Clean someone's floor, clean motorbikes, go to a garage. Be a cleaner, be a sweeper, no problem. Do any job and earn some money. And when you get your first salary, be proud. That's money I am earning. It's not money given by my father. I was married when I was 21. And from 21, my family stopped giving me any money. They stopped totally. I had to earn and keep my family alive. So I'll say, get an intern, get a part-time job, get a work, and do not be ashamed of manual work, blue-collar work. You know, there are two works, white collar, blue collar. Dirty works are blue collar works, sheer works are white collar works. And start earning, make some money. There was a student in BBS. I said, do some work. And today at Star Hospital, Sanepa, if you go on some floor, third, fourth floor, under the staircase corner there is a coffee shop. That coffee shop is opened by my student. And he started the coffee shop because I asked him to get a job. And he started a business. Do a business. If nothing, take a motorcycle, buy some wholesale items and start selling them. Make money. Right from today, do something, either job or business, and earn, even if 10 rupees, earn. Even if 10 rupee, 100 rupee, 1000 rupee, 1 rupee, earn. And be proud that it's my money, I'm earning. Do not depend on your parents. Do not ask your father to pay your fee. Earn it and pay yourself. Then you will be successful. You don't succeed by depending on parents, right? You are not a child, you are grown up, you are young enough to have a job and to start working. That's my advice. I'll say, what's my advice? Besides studies, BBA, get a job. Learning and earning, try to put it together. And by the time, after 4 years, you will have good experience of work. And that will land you in a better opportunity. Your CV will have columns where you describe your job, experience, right? And your experience coupled with your education will give you a better job and better future. That's all about this thing. Any questions at the end? So when you go home, look for the what do you call, platform, and watch my videos. And there are assignments, do them. There are videos on curriculum. I have explained the English curriculum over the videos. Watch the videos, do the assignment. And when is your next class? Let me check your next class. Let me check this. Wait a minute. You are BBA, right? Today is Wednesday. So now I have class with you on Sunday. The next class here is on Sunday. And we have Thursday, Fridays, 3 days, right? In 3 days, watch those 4-5 videos and prepare the curriculum and prepare the first essay. In class, I will not teach. I will randomly call you here, randomly, and give you the pen and say, okay, for 5 minutes, explain this topic. And I will ask you to explain the topics which you watch on the video. And they are very carefully made. They are very clear to listen to, good sound quality, and good examples. I have shown everything. And some of the videos are in Nepali. I am experimenting this time. I never made Nepali videos. This time I am making videos in Nepali. You will watch videos in Nepali and you will do assignments in English. You will watch in Nepali and you will write them in English. I am experimenting. Any questions you want to ask me before I leave the class? Thank you so much for being with me. I enjoyed the class. I don't know if you enjoyed the class. I guess you may be bored because I talked a lot. It's day 1. And over time, from next class, I will be talking less and less and you will be coming here. Don't feel awkward. I will call you here and you will teach the class. In the beginning, it's hesitant, but gradually you will break the hesitation. You will be fluent. People do it. Any questions? Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me stop the camera.